So today I want to try something different with my Frankie Stein makeup. When I do makeup for Frankie, I typically draw on Frankie's stitches. There's one on the cheek and one across the neck. And for those, I typically just, like I said, draw them on with some body paint. But today I wanted to do something different and actually try to have some physical stitches just to add another layer to my makeup. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm starting off with one sheet of craft foam. You probably don't need one this big, but this is what I'm using. Then I grabbed some acrylic paint. I'm using black and some metallic silver. And then I got to work. Now, first thing I'm doing is I'm trying to cut 2 straight lines that are as thin as they can be. Frankie's stitches wouldn't be too thick, so I'm just trying to get very small little lines that will work for Frankie stitches. So now that I've got the first one cut out, I'm going through and I'm cutting one for the cheek stitch now. Now that I have lines that look nice enough to work for Frankie, I'm gonna now go and do the actual stitches. So I'm cutting out these like small little rectangle shapes. These are what's gonna go on top of those little lines we just cut out. And I'm just gonna cut enough of them to go all the way across so that they look like actual stitches. Now that everything's cut out, I'm going to go ahead and start attaching the little rectangles we just cut out onto the lines. And I'm just using hot glue for this. And I'm going to make sure I space them out enough. Now for the neck, I'm spacing them out a little bit more. But for the cheek, since I want them to be a little more prominent, I'm keeping them a little bit closer. And once everything is attached, I'm going to start with the painting. I'm going to paint everything completely black first, and then we're going to go in with that metallic silver I'm using. And now that that's all done, I'm going in, like I said, and I'm just painting the little rectangles we cut out for the actual physical stitches. And I'm going to paint those silver. Then again, I went over that silver a little bit more just to make sure it was coming through as metallic as possible. And I was actually surprised that this came out looking as good as it did. I was surprised at how much the silver showed, which makes me happy that we did the black paint down first. And I wanted to make sure I built up the black enough. I wanted to cover up any areas that were still pink, since I used pink craft foam for this and I didn't want that picking through. So I'm touching up any areas that might have the pink showing as well. And I'm gonna let everything dry overnight. And this is how they end up looking. This is how they were looking when everything was finished. And now to attach them, I used a little bit of eyelash glue for this and just placed them on. like this side better. I think I need to cut this like excess off. But I don't hate that. I mean, I gotta clean up the glue and stuff, so probably could have come over a bit more with it, but actually kind of like I'm into it. Could be better, but it also could be worse. So for the neck stitch, this is what I'm thinking. I have these bolts that go around the neck like this. So I'm thinking I put the bolts on and then I kind of like, instead of using it for that, I can just like kind of put it underneath the bolts and the bolts will kind of hold it in place. And then this goes around. It kind of works, right? I need it to be a little more taut though, it's a bit long. Yeah, that kind of works. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so this is the finished look with the stitches that I made. What do you guys think? I actually really like it. I think it looks good. Like it's a good addition. I like it. The neck one isn't as like look, it's falling already. Not my favorite, but I think it's a good addition. I really like the face one, so hope you guys like this video. Sorry for the quality. I did not know if I was going to make this into a YouTube video or not. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on my TikTok and my Instagram because they see all of this stuff first. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.